not holding. Okay.
All right, you say as I literally hit. No, 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 no. We are not doing this.
I'm not. I know we not. We not.
Okay, we are live.
I didn't
We
say it
can
out loud either. I
start.
didn't say it out loud either. I stopped early. I stopped early. Are you
We are live. We can start.
sure about that? No.
I am fairly certain. All right, so we left off. You guys were all kind of like together. You were in a group, and you had the harpy with you. Owen had just met up with you guys, was digging a hole. Rec still hasn't met up with you guys. You had 80 pounds of wood, and you were like building a raft or something. Foolproof had just done a nature check and had determined how high the water was going to be based on the conditions that you guys could see, or that he could see. Um, Questions, comments, concerns. Oh,
Nope, I'm
Foolproof, I
sorry.
was just mentioning you.
Heck yeah, foolproof.
Hello.
Hello.
Can you guys hear me fine?
Yeah, we can
Mhm.
hear you just fine.
Ah, great. Finally, a day where I don't have to check all my settings to see if my microphone is working correctly.
Oh no.
What?
I said, oh no.
No, remember the other session, when I was like here and not here, here and not here.
Yes.
My microphone wasn't working, so I was checking every setting in my computer and Discord and whatever else to see why it's not working. But today I don't have to do anything like that.
Oh, well then that's good news.
Nice.
Yay!
My bad. Alright,
That's
so,
okay.
I just got everybody caught up. So, Storm is still afoot. Today is the 16th of Soffit. Still, it is not quite. It's like early evening, like maybe around 4 or 5 p.m. You are still on the second day of the campaign, second day of summer. Foolproof thinks that it is the first day of the month, which is 15 days before the start of summer, so you still think it's spring. Um, Remember, you had that potion that the Harpy girl
Oh
Yes,
yeah,
found.
I
of course,
did.
of course, of course, of course. Yeah, I
The only
remember.
thing I remember right now is that we are in a situation that is really confusing, and I was really hoping to get the whole entire party today. But
Well,
we'll
we
see
have
what we can do.
we have one other person who was not here, so we can do that person's encounter and
Yes.
get them caught up with you guys. So we left off with him on the beach. He had just been rescued by Jetsam, and Jetsam caught him some fish, and they were having a little barbecue on the beach while his armor dried.
What's his name? The creature's name. Uh,
Jetsam.
no, 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 no. The the species.
The Bahir. Species is
Behir.
the correct
Behir.
word, but yes, he's a Bahir.
Okay. Thank you.
hmm So who wants to do what?
I mean, foolproof is basically a baby, right?
Do we want to? The question is, do we want to be? Do we want to bring group to person or bring person to group?
Well, Jetsam was
That's a good
instructed to
question.
bring him back to where you guys are.
Hmm.
Here's the real question: where the hell are we?
Well, Jetsam already knows that, though.
Well, I'm glad Jetsam knows.
So I could make. So technically, I could make them follow us.
Oh my god.
I mean,
Skippy
yes.
recalled 161,692 pounds of peanut butter.
Sorry, what?
Huh?
Skippy, the company, I'm clearing out my emails while we're doing this,
Oh.
recalled 161,692 pounds of peanut butter.
Just call it a ton and get it over with.
No.
Like, I know it's not a ton, but like, just call it a ton.
Oh my gosh, no, you don't understand. I got so scared for a second. I thought you were saying like Foolproof or Atlas or someone in the party had just found that. I was about to say, I was like, oh dear lord, no.
Ah, yes, because peanut butter is
Oh,
now real in this world,
no.
and they've decided that we have now discovered 1,000 pounds of peanut butter.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, no, we did not find that, no.
We're going to
Like,
find out.
oh my
Freaking
gosh.
peanut
I
butter
swear if
goblin
you
or
do that, I'm gonna. Oh
The new
my
version of the
God.
slime is just made, instead of a slime, it's just purely made of peanut butter.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
I was running a one shot and they found an entire treasure chest full of chicken nuggets. And someone got
That's
angry
better.
and they dumped the chicken nuggets over, and so someone asked if they could use prestidigitation on it, and that's why I have that quote pinned to the top of my Twitter page. To be fair, nothing in the rulebook says that you can't use prestidigitation on chicken nuggets.
This is true. But also, I don't think they thought that was an option.
I don't think they
Like,
thought we would be using current time in a fantasy world.
I don't see why chicken nuggets wouldn't exist in a medieval era world.
because they don't have the facilities for them.
What do you mean? They put stuff in oil all the time. They breaded stuff all the time.
That's true.
Yeah.
I don't think they had the culinary advancements enough to understand the thought of just simply breading and frying chicken pieces.
They don't have to be fried either. They had facilities to bake shit all day long.
No, I know the bake shit too, but I don't think they had the culinary advances. I know they had the technology, but I don't think they had the culinary technique and advancement and knowledge that we have today.
I mean, aside from the fact, are we really arguing like the logistics of a kitchen in a world where literally dragons and kobolds exist?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. See
Yeah.
how quickly the whole entire group is automatic? Yeah. You didn't allow us to technically create chicken nuggets out of the harpy, so that's your own fault.
About to say it. I was gonna, but you guys said no.
Technically, I said yes too.
Alright, so
See,
who does what? Are we starting with Rec or are we starting with you guys?
I say start with Red, get him up to speed.
Yeah. I should get Rec up to speed, because like I said, we had plenty of playtime.
Okay, so Rec, what do you do? I like the silence in response. Okay, well, it's gonna take you a while to get there, so, I mean, if that's all you want to do and you don't want to talk to Jetsam, like, at all, we can just, like, chill there and, like, I'll set a timer and we could just go to the party.
I just saw Rec type in chat saying, after drying off my clothes, I'll go to where the party is.
He would just say that his owner is his mistress and that you don't need to, stress yourself about her yet because you'll meet her very soon.
That's right. You're one of the ones who met with the mistress ones. That's right.
Yeah, and N
Yeah,
is the other. He's not here.
the lady who stopped time, I assume.
And you have a mistress? Alright then. I go for a high five. He leaves you hanging. Don't leave me hanging!
Chat says dragon nuggies instead of dino nuggies. Jetsam considers the question for a minute and he says, well, yes, there are thousands of things buried beneath the ground. I suppose that depends on what you think a treasure is. No problem. So, just to get you caught up to speed, Rek asked Jetsam who his owner was, and he said, that's my mistress, don't worry about it, you'll meet her soon. And then he asked if, he knew if there were any treasures in the land, and Jetsam responded, yes, there are thousands of things below the ground, just depends on what you think a treasure is.
Ooh.
Just get you caught up to speed. He considers for another moment and he says, well, none of it's taken care of, really. It's buried. You know those like TikTok videos where people are like talking to aliens and the aliens are like completely like emotionally disconnected from humans and like don't understand like anything, even simple things? That's how he's talking. Like it's very much that like presence. Like he just doesn't get why you're even concerned. I can do lots of things. Most importantly, I was instructed to keep you safe and make sure that you get back to your fellow adventurers. That is my one task, and I was given permission to do anything I had to in order to make that happen. Also, you already know he can swim, and apparently he can catch fish. And he can make little lightning sparks. I mean, you already know he can do lightning. You tried to get him to dry your clothing, remember? Like your armor. Yes. You had him tested on like a stick or something, and he like burned the stick. So you were like, nope, we're gonna put that away. Okay. Yeah, that would be a hard fail because like he would not understand. Okay, so back to the party while Rek is traveling, and Echo set a timer for 10 minutes.
10 minutes, starting now.
Nicholas, can you hear me?
Sorry,
Yes,
I
I
don't know
can.
that.
Echo, that's enough, thank you.
Anytime. Literally.
Roll stealth for me, please. In the You could either roll in D&D Beyond or you could use the bot in the sessions channel, which is where everyone is. 13! Does anybody have a passive perception higher than 13 right now?
Let me see.
Not me.
You said 13?
Yep.
Hang on, let me check. I don't have D&D Beyond pulled up right now.
I have a 10. Ooh. Irie has a 13. N has a 14. Owen has a 12. Nicholas has a 14. Foolproof
Oh, you
has a
beat me to it. Okay.
13. Sano has a 12.
Oh yeah, I have a passive perception of 13.
Yeah, here's his 13. Okay, so you're not doing very good at hiding here, Nicholas.
So it appears.
Foolproof at least can hear, like, can see you.
I know this is an unrelated note, but I just imagine him like using the what's it called, the Harry Potter thing that makes you invisible.
The cloak of
Invisibility?
invisibility?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Invisibility.
The
Yeah.
that thing.
invisibility cloak?
That invisibility cloak. I just imagine him. Yeah, I just imagine him using it and just lyric going, "Yeah, foolproof can see you." What? A 13 is a 13, I guess, no?
Yeah.
Cinco. Yeah, so, foolproof. You can see Nicholas. Nicholas, where are you?
I am up in a tree.
About how far away?
Um, well, if he can see me, uh, I would say probably about maybe 30 feet away.
But around where exactly? We are in a forest, right?
Yes, you're in a forest. Remember, you're preparing for an incoming storm.
Yeah.
Thank you, Zaruk. I just wanted your passive perception handy. I like how you have your alignment listed as meh.
Barack Johnson?
Yeah.
Hey,
That's based.
it's a valid alignment.
It just made me laugh, that's all. I'm not judging.
I
Nah.
know, but I'm just saying, it's a valid alignment. Alignment, meh.
Yeah, so, Foolproof, you can see him. He's in a tree about 30 feet away. What do you do?
Hmm. I'm trying to think since we're talking about a foolproof that believes it's 15 days ago. Traveling through that place. Let me check Channel Zero again. What's it called? Uh, Rocklifia?
Reclifia? Yep.
Rocklifia, yeah, he's traveling through Rocklifia. As far as he remembers, he was alone. Now he's with a group of people. So he was trying to talk with everybody, trying to remember. I don't remember if anybody asked something to Foolproof, but well, since they are preparing for the storm, and Foolproof notices this person, can I roll like what's it? What's the roll?
Describe what you're trying to do.
I wanna just hold person, but I don't know if like Nicholas can react to that or something.
It depends on whether or not. I'm pretty sure hold person is a DC check. I think he would have to make a wisdom throw.
Yeah,
Uh,
I'd have to. I know I'd have to make a save for that.
Yeah,
oh
you would have to make
yeah,
a wisdom saving throw against his DC save. If you succeed, it doesn't work. If you fail, you're held in place.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay, so
I just put
yeah,
this spell right here.
it's a 13 saving throw.
Right. So wisdom save.
Here comes the
So
fun, baby. Here comes the
so
fun.
choose a humanoid that you can see within the range of 60 feet. Holy shit, 60 feet. So I wanted to roll this deception, so to speak. So I don't know if it would work like this.
God.
You have a human lie detector with you.
No. Foolproof wouldn't say anything, but he would like uh it doesn't have a preparation or something like that. It doesn't say, right? Let me
No.
ask him.
Oh, Nicholas, I am sorry, my good
No,
sir.
it's not a ritual. No.
Like I wanted to make Foolproof just like kneel down and sort of like go through his backpack or something while sort of facing the general direction where Nicholas is, and then just while he's doing that, he just suddenly casts uh like hold person to see if he can catch Nicholas off guard.
Okay.
Why is he doing this? Because nobody else seems to notice him, and since the whole person is a relatively
It's very short. Its duration is only a minute.
it's a pretty harmless spell, right? So that's why
Mhm.
Foolproof is doing it. Uh, he's doing it because he's basically on stealth, right? So he wants to be cautious, but he doesn't want to hurt him. He just wants to hold it, go to him, and ask him questions. That's about it.
Well, I'm pretty sure something just goes in your favor with him getting a nat 1 on that save.
Oh, so
I don't know how the DM wants to play this out, but this is gonna be interesting.
I mean,
oh,
he's held in place. Like he failed the save.
he can't move.
Right. So now it's the ball's in Foolproof's court.
So upon upon realizing that Foolproof successfully uh, held him with the spell, he would just start walking without saying too much, with the tiny bit of rope that is left in his backpack, and would just walk over to Nicholas, say, "Hello there, buddy. Sorry about this. I just don't appreciate being stuck," because he doesn't know Nicholas' true intentions. So before Nicholas can say something, he just ties his hands behind his back with the rope.
Just out of curiosity, Nicholas, how tall are you?
He's a human, so he can't be that
Oh,
tall.
okay.
Oh.
No, because like I said,
Echo, stop!
Foolproof ain't no gnome. He a full-on giant. So this man, like, he's standing 8 foot. So it's just like, if he's on like a tree limb crouching, you'd be like, okay, you're at eye level with Foolproof.
Yeah, he's like 9 or 10 feet tall.
I am. Yeah, and
Yeah.
I am 6'2".
6 foot. That's alright. So Rock Johnson. Sorry for the cursing, but I legit thought you were going to say Foolproof ain't no bitch. I thought you were going to say.
Oh, yeah.
Also, go ahead.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
You can answer him. Go ahead.
No, please, go ahead.
Okay. Well, also, while all of this is going on, so there's kind of like, you guys can hear like loud footsteps approaching pretty quickly. Sort of like the Jurassic Park moment with like the T-Rex and the rumbling water. Uh, and Rek and the Bahir appear seemingly out of nowhere, approaching the group. So you guys just see this kobolds approach with another giant lizard who is, to all intents and purposes, if you've never seen one before, a monstrous class aberrant.
I'm gonna
Oh
kind
no.
of, I'm gonna kind of scoot over to Atlas because he's kind of like the only one I kind of trust right now. As I'm gonna scoot over to him and go like, Atlas, is it just me or is the party kind of getting bigger out of nowhere?
Oh, buddy, you're right. You're right. Somehow our party has gone from 2 or 3 of us to seemingly just continually growing, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna hit 10 any minute.
Well, the thing is, for some reason, we get some people that I didn't see at the place. So the question is, what the hell?
Well, I don't remember seeing kobolds at the place, so that's already a fresh one for me.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, what the hell? Are we a traveling circus? Are we just picking up people as we go? I came here for a party, then left it, trying to go
You know
back and
what?
do my
If
stuff as my job, and all of a sudden this is just like, what the hell?
honestly, like at this rate, I'm gonna start charging. It's
You
gonna
know,
be a silver. It's gonna be like a gold piece a day for each person.
not
Or
not a bad idea.
group,
Collect money
groups
while
of
you're at it.
5. Groups of 5 can pay me 3 gold per day. I'll do a discount, but like,
You know what? Collect my toll for me too. You could take like 20% of it for as your collection fee for me.
sounds
So
good.
this guy was in the bushes. Foolproof just returns with the guy tied behind his back. Sees Bahir. Bahir?
You said it right. Yep.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Sees the giant lizard with 1,000 hands or something like that. and he
He has
just
like
like,
11 sets of limbs, yeah.
and he's just like, uh, how neat is that? And that's it.
Oh, and you said his name was Jetsam, right? You said he did magic things with his hands. Oh, sorry, he does tada things with his hand.
You know the tada where like you roll your hands on your wrists and like gesture at something like you're presenting
Yeah,
it?
Reg did that, right?
Yes.
Okay, okay, got it. Sorry, I thought you were saying that Jetsam could do tada things with his hands. I was just like, he does magic? Okay, what the hell kind of magic does he does?
This is a Bahir. The only thing that's notably different about Jetsam is that his eyes are like glazed white, like he's blind almost.
Same
And
size though, right?
yeah, same size. Everything else is the same. It's just his eyes and his color are different. His color is kind of more of a green, and his eyes are not blue like they are in this. They are, like I said, they're like glazed white. He
Yeah. As
appears
I
blind,
finally
although
came
he's
to
not.
scope of what this thing is, I'm just gonna kind of scoot over to Alice a bit more behind him now and go, "You think you could take that on, or should we just run now?"
I mean, I can get my horse. I think it can carry us both. That goes pretty speedy.
I think that thing
Cause
would go
I, I,
faster,
I
dude.
don't. Cause you know what? I don't need to be fast. I just need to be faster than the slowest person.
If he wanted to, if he wanted to kill us, I think he would have already done that. Besides, look at the tiny kobold. He's dancing on there.
Okay, yes, the tiny kobold is cute. I admit. However, I would like to live.
Foolproof
See,
would foolproof would just no 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 no. Give me a second. Give me a second. Foolproof would whistle at the tiny kobold and just yell at him like, "Hey, uh,
No, no, no. Why? Why did he do this? No.
he's
This
already
isn't
in,
character.
wait. Out of character. Atlas, uh, we we're already in their presence, so uh,
I know, so I'd really rather not be. So if I went fast, I'd get out of there.
no, but seriously, if he wanted to kill us, I feel like he would already been done so.
This is
we
true.
understand that foolproof. The part that we're trying to get across here is, when have you been guaranteed that a ferocious beast wouldn't bite you? Because
Eh,
I haven't met one yet.
Either way, if he wants us dead, I feel like we are just dead. So,
Yeah, but
foolproof
I
is
would.
very cheap.
Yeah, but I don't want it to be today.
Eh, foolproof would foolproof would just be like meh.
The longer you stand next to it, the more chances you have give it for it to actually choose today. The farther you are away from it, the less chance it has to make it today.
Think about it this way: if you run, you can activate his predatory instinct.
Yeah,
This is true.
but if you stay, you're just guaranteeing him a snack whenever he wants it.
Either way, if we run, we're dead. Let's say he actually wants to kill us. If we run, we're dead. If we fight, we're dead. If we do nothing, we're dead.
But at least running, I have a chance to get away.
But say
Fighting, I
running,
also
I
still have
don't
a.
necessarily die.
Yeah,
But
fighting, I
see,
don't. I will die, but that's only if I die.
wait,
And then
wait,
running
wait,
away,
wait,
I
wait, wait,
die if he
wait,
catches me.
wait.
Ooh.
Seeing the tiny kobold on the Bahir, Foolproof would just ask his intentions. He would like whistle, and he like, "Hey, uh, can we help you?" Says Foolproof to Rec. Uh, do we know you? Says Foolproof to Rec.
And I technically didn't state I wanted to fight. I said I wanted to run first. I just asked Alice if he could have taken it, if possible. He said no. I said
No,
okay. I
no,
said let's
no.
go. I said let's go.
Rec, so it's an important detail to know. Rec wouldn't know this, but in meta, just so that you know kind of what's going on, Foolproof has drank a potion that's erased the last 2 weeks of his memory. He has no idea that he saw you at the party. He doesn't even know he
He
was
doesn't even
there.
know who we are. That's the best part. Right now, he forgot
Foolproof knows
everything.
nothing.
As far as he knows, he has been abducted and he's helping strangers to set up for the storm.
Oh, the best part is we watched all this happen in front of us, and we didn't even stop it.
I mean,
I am not
we,
mad.
we thought of
that-
it.
We thought about stopping it, then the better judgment said, nah,
Nah.
this is more fun.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I am legit not even mad that you guys didn't stop Foolproof, but at the same time, just leaving Foolproof like the cat that's licking the popsicle with the vine booms is just like, I don't know.
uh,
It's the way that would have happened. It's
Yeah. Do I send the video again? No, right?
you can be
See-
disappointed all you want. You weren't there.
see, the question now is though is, are you really disappointed at us or more at you? Because if you were here, would you have stopped him? And that brings the question of the stuff. Why weren't you here to stop him?
He would have
True,
made
why
the
weren't-
dex check to open the container and wouldn't have spilled any on anybody.
Exactly.
See? See, there's a lot of blames to go around. The question just now is,
It's not just our fault.
yeah, it's never just someone's fault. The question now is just, how do we make this more fun? Or how do we make this more interesting? Or how do we solve it? Now, either way, whatever the answer is, I'm gonna have a blast, cause
Yeah, either way, it's gonna be a good time.
yeah, either way, I'm gonna have a good time.
I can't stop watching the video with the cat licking the popsicle with the vine booms.
I'm sorry, but I don't know why, but for some reason I just pictured Foolproof being the one to lick the metal pole.
What metal
Having
pole?
actually done that in real life, yes.
So
What
I don't
metal pole?
I don't-
Atlas would definitely do it.
I don't know if you know about this, but you know the saying of never lick cold metal, like freezing cold metal, and there's a reason why. But I feel
Mhm.
like Foolproof, the way you played Foolproof, he would be the guy to go, I wonder what it tastes like, and licks the cold metal. And it's just like, oh
It
god.
tastes sharp. Factually, it tastes sharp.
I don't know if he would, but well, considering he lived on a cold place,
I'm
maybe he
sorry.
did when he was a kid.
I'm
Oh, he
sorry, hold a
definitely
second,
would've.
hold a
He
second,
would've
hold a
played-
second.
Maybe lick a knife and the knife gets stuck to his tongue.
Yeah, I was gonna go. He licked his sword at one point in the middle of battle in the winter.
No, in the middle of battle? No,
Yeah, to lick the blood off.
nah.
I'm sorry, but huh?
Alright, so now you guys have a Bahir, a Kobold, and a Ranger that you have in your midst. So while you guys are debating this, the Harpy starts to sing and starts circling them. After a moment or two, she finishes a little tune. It's different for each of them. And after a moment or two, you know, she kind of decides that they're okay. And she stops singing and chirps happily.
Okay, okay.
So, whose kid is that? Says foolproof.
Oh, I mean, technically,
That's
Ass?
what I'm wanting to know. Why do you have a harpy?
long story short, I decided not to cook it. So, then Foolproof over there, yes, that's your name, the one who keeps looking the stuff.
I know my name.
Just double checking. After after you convinced me not to cook it, as I had a spear and was ready to go through with it.
That was out of character, dude. Remember?
Oh yeah. I still think your character would have gone. He
My
looked at me shadily.
Foolproof. Foolproof
Chicken.
Would have just grabbed Atlas by the hand and stopped him from throwing the spear. No, tiny child. We don't.
Okay, with food.
No.
Anyway, so once we decided not to cook the chicken, I mean the harpy, then we decided to adopt her. And you being the nice one out of the group of us who were there at the time, decided to actually like bring her along with us, and so we.
Yeah. And choking on poop smoke.
Mm-hmm. I'm glad that memory's still there.
No, it isn't. I was taking out of character.
Oh, sad. I was hoping that somehow like the poop smoke had like stayed so strong that it just like.
I mean, if the DM allows it.
Roll a history
like
check.
I said, if DM wants to allow it.
Roll a history check.
Okay.
Was the only thing you remember for the past week, past 2 weeks, is just poop smoke? And me getting ready to eat poop. Try and get out.
You know, maybe I should drink that medicine.
Do you think you should be the one to drink the medicine? You're not the one who nearly ate poop. Hey, you didn't nearly eat poop.
You chose it.
Okay, that's because it was a last resort and I thought nothing else was working.
That's
Also.
your own fault.
But I
Oh,
never said it was my
15!
own fault.
Okay, yeah, you passed. You remember.
He remembers the poop smoke.
Foolproof remembers. I mean, he choked on it, so he probably also tasted it. So,
Out of everything to remember, you remember to.
Owen, in response to your question, you can also do a history check to see if you remember, like, some human lore about harpies, to see if you can determine what she's doing. That's a no. So you gather that it's important, but you're not really sure what she's doing. But it seems to be kind of a big deal.
can I do another history check to see? No, Foolproof wouldn't.
The little leg drums.
I don't know. You tell me. You're the one sitting on the giant creature still.
I have a name, thank you.
Well, sorry, but I didn't know you could talk, buddy.
You never asked.
Well, I mean, there's not many creatures. Well, you are a giant creature, to be fair, but I didn't know you could talk. You just arrived with a tiny kobold on your head. The Foolproof just scratches his head. So, Jetsam, was it? You are not here to hurt us,
No,
correct?
I'm here to deliver this one. And he takes one of his arms and points at Rek.
All right. Why,
My mistress told me to.
mistress?
Yes.
Do we know your mistress?
Not yet.
I'm so glad we have
Yet,
Prime one
yet,
day shipping in as
yet.
well.
uh,
Okay,
so
hold a second.
are we going to meet her soon? I suppose.
Fairly soon. Of course, that's up to her.
Huh.
So your mistress is just helping us out of the kindness of her heart,
Oh,
or
no.
are we expected to repay her back for this delivery of package?
In a manner of speaking, yes. It's a little bit of both.
Uh,
There's always a catch.
By the way,
no, no offense
Nicholas.
to you, Kobold. No offense to you, but who are you again?
By the way, Nicholas is still tied behind with the hands behind his back, right?
Yes, but hold person has expired by now.
No, yeah, I figured.
This is such a random series of events happening right now.
Yeah, you're
Indeed.
telling me. You're telling me. As a player and as out of game stuff, this is like knowledge that this is funny as heck. Cause in game, this is the most randomest stuff ever happening. I see a giant creature delivering some random cobalt to me, and is telling me that their mistress is expecting us to repay her back for delivering, and again, I do apologize, but a random cobalt to us from a random party that we all were randomly invited to. And we
Fighting a
still don't
giant
really,
vulture.
and we still have no real reason why we're all together. So so in game, my guy's just like, so why is he important to us? Why do I have to repay this? I don't remember citing him on to me. What the hell? It's like no offense to you, Rick, but it's just like what the hell? I don't know you in your background or anything. I don't know you in my background. You're just some random guy I met at a party. So how do I owe this random mistress anything? I'm sorry, but how? Oh my god, imagine if it was a Lapras, a giant Lapras. Oh. Okay, so what do we do from here? Now we have a giant sea monster that's now on land delivering us a kobold. We have a harpy who just sang a beautiful song.
Yeah, but remember what harpies do.
No, I know that. Like I said, I'm just trying to downplay it. Stop ruining my fun. No.
uh, so, Jetsam, like, kind of sighs, like, tired, and a little spark, like, comes out of his nose and, like, looks like a little firefly, but blue.
Hey, cool. I
No.
could do that too. As I pull out my little device and I blow through it, and a little puff of smoke comes out as well.
Well, but he's answering Rex's question. He says, no, very slowly.
So, just out of curiosity, is your mistress of someone of very, very high importance, or is she someone of unknown importance?
Perhaps unknown to you, but she's nonetheless important to the fate of this world.
What
Okay.
is she going to ask us to save it or something?
Not save it, more like restore it.
Potato, potato.
Rec, I need a dex check. Say that 10 times fast. From you, please.
What do we get out of it if we restore the world?
Um, one second, I'll
Continue
answer that.
living in it, probably.
I'll answer that in just a second. So Jetsam nudges you as you land on the ground, like with his face, to get your attention, and he does so just a tiny little bit too hard, and so you fall over. He says, "Little one, remember what I told you about the ground earlier?" Well, Jetsam's talking to you. He asked if you remembered what he said about the ground earlier. Well, you'll find out soon enough. Anyhow, he looks over at Zarok whenever he asks his question, and he considers for a moment. These pauses always seem like maybe he's waiting for someone to tell him what to say. He says, "Well, you'll be rewarded. Don't worry about that."
No, I'm sorry to say, but I do have to worry about it. The thought of your mistress asking us to quote unquote restore the world technically states that either your mistress is either of a very high being or your mistress needs help. And so that puts into question of just why us, i.e. random people, going to a party that I was randomly called to.
Oh, perhaps random to each other.
Sure. Yeah, still random. Um, he or she chose random people and is now expecting us to kind of work together without a actual reason. I'm sorry. I'm still trying to.
Can I
I'm
roll
still.
history?
Yeah, I'm still having very hard trouble trying to figure out how she wants us to help her if she's trying to have us restore balance to the world. Kind of a godlike ability, wouldn't you say? That's been needed or is needed. So unless your mistress is a god or goddess, and if that is true, then and they don't even know what to do, how does they expect us to know what to do?
Oh no, she does. But you'll get the answers to all of these questions in due time. I've done my task here, which was to deliver this one.
Great, now I got more questions to ask.
It's a very good question, he says to Owen. Why am I still here when I could just, eat you?
Be my guest. Shit, Atlas, ready to go?
Yeah, I'm out of here. Bye.
I'm gonna run,
I'm just
do a
gonna.
flip, land
I'm
onto
gonna
the
summon my
horse.
horse like right next to me, so he lands on the horse.
Yes, I'm gonna run, jump, do a flip in midair, and land perfectly on the horse as we then run off into the sunset. Hi ho, Silver, away!
When he says the words "eat you," the harpy chirps at him like angrily, and like stomps her tiny little foot.
I'm gonna look at the harpy and go, either one, that was the truth, or B, that was a lie.
That was cute.
Either way, I'm pretty sure you eat us from what your own statement says. Your mistress wants us alive for now, so either A, you do that and piss her off, or B, you were lying, that's why she chirped, so either way, hey, your choice.
I'm gonna go with they're lying. I don't want to assume gender, so I'm just gonna go with them. Because it's a big old monster, and I feel like if I did something wrong, it's gonna hurt me. So
Like I
it's
said,
it's a
I'm
he,
gonna
by
go
the
with
way.
they're
It's
gonna hurt us. Because the mistress said that they need us alive. They never said that they couldn't injure us.
I like
yeah,
how I
but
like
you,
how Rec just said a harpy has more manners than Owen.
the harpy can't even talk.
I
Yeah,
know.
well, the harpy knows what's up. The harpy knows how to behave.
Well, anyway,
I'm just gonna look
so
at the monster for its reply to my question of whether it's lying or not.
that's not as important. Regardless, he's
Damn,
right.
I really got your question.
I have fulfilled my purpose here. I have no reason to stay. I'll be returning to my mistress. Also, he says over his shoulder right before he leaves, I only need some of you alive.
And the harpy doesn't say anything now. Right. Thank you.
No, she does not.
That's it. And now the harp is quiet. So
I'm gonna look at this monster and go, take your pick, shit.
so horse. He says like pointing to like wreck and like fall through, and everyone just like horse.
I'm just gonna look at Alice and go, hey, you said he needed all of us, so technically the rest of us could just go. So the question is just, who does he need? Because if it's not one of us, we're more than happy to just go. If he wants to
I
eat
can
us,
dip.
then if he wants to eat us, like you said, he would have just ate us by now. So
This
far
is
we're needed alive, and if we only need some of us, hey, he can take his pick.
The thing is, now we know he only needs some of us, not all of us. Perhaps the Bahir can decide to, oh, you're not going to my mistress? Okay, I'll eat you now.
Yeah, like I'm saying, choose to eat us now or not, and let us know who we gotta worry about. Cause if it ain't me, I'm gonna take care of my business.
I would take care of me and mine, and currently that's me.
He's gone, by the way. He left.
Okay,
And then I look
good.
to the group. I'm gonna look to the group and go, see, all I ask is a little honesty, but I can't even get that.
Well, that's
And
rude.
and they're expecting us to completely trust them without some sort of honesty back. I don't see how this is gonna work out in a profitable relationship.
Also, this feels very manipulative.
I'm sorry. I myself am a artisan. I know my field. If you want a good relationship with your people, you gotta give them the trust. So far, I haven't got any. So I'm sorry, but as a buyer and as a dealer, my trust is not here right now. I have no want in that market, in that deal, in that product.
Fair enough.
Now then, for the two new people, as I'm gonna stare at the tied up Nicholas and the little Cobalt Wreck who's kind of just looking at us now.
Well, I don't
Why
expect
are
any of
y'all
you to trust me. I just got here.
No,
Well, we don't.
I'd
That's the
expect
thing.
I'd expect that as I'm looking at as a look to foolproof. If he's the one who kind of walked over to you without none of us knowing it and kind of brought you back.
So,
I'd
where
say if you were kicked
exactly
up along the way.
expected to go? Cause we just all met up and now we don't know where to go.
That's why
Then
I'm
let's
trying to get
just
introductions. That's why I'm trying to get introductions right now, just to figure out where the hell we need to go and who needs to stay and who needs to go.
I think everyone needs to go to the same spot. I think the only person that isn't technically a part of the party is I think it was Nicholas.
That's why I'm trying to figure out who's who and who needs to stay. Because as technicality, Rec, I still don't really even know you. I only mentioned the party for a brief minute
Yeah.
of what happened there, and then we all disappeared.
Barely being here.
Yeah, well, and it's not even just that either, but it's just like I said, we barely met the party, so it's just like, I barely know your character either.
Well-
I've now gotten to know a little bit of the other characters with our sessions and in gameplay, but it's like, I still don't know your character well. So I'm trying to get that connection of who's your character, why you're here, so we could get a connection going.
Well, the only one who was here who had a session with Rec before you guys got split by the party was Foolproof, and he doesn't remember.
I know, that's why I'm trying to make a connection by asking, why are you here?
Oh no,
Who are
actually,
you, and why are you here?
Atlas was there, and they fought the Marquis together.
That we did.
I was there too, and we technically fought the Marquis together. But like I said, that's the only part I remember him from was fighting for a quick
That's
second.
about all I remember though. Like,
Who else joined? Oh, hey!
hello.
Aria! So
hello.
let's go. All right, so yeah, but like I said, I only remember Rec
Died on me.
from the brief quick fight, and then we all disappeared, and now we're trying to re-meet. So again, it's just like, I remember you,
Oh,
but I
yeah.
still don't know who the hell you are, because like I said, we
Yeah, I
only
remember
met
you
during a
being
fight.
there.
Hold up. Time out. Hold up. I think it was Sana who did that.
No. I know. It was Sano who did that. We had to, like I said,
Oh no, I was
remember,
about to say Sana.
Yeah.
This is why you don't pull out a random card. Send us 6 miles away from the other.
Well, like I said, that's what I'm saying. Out of all the interaction we've had, I still don't know who you are, what your character is, and why you are there. As my character, I still don't know, anything about you. So my safety precaution is just, who are you first? So I have an idea. I have a basic understanding of at least your have some sort of intelligence for communication. And after that, we establish everything else of reason as why you are here, why all of a sudden we have to be together, what your profession is. So in case we need specialty, I know where I can go to. You're fine.
Well, let's just say I specialize in a little bit of everything.
Hmm?
But before we do introductions, I do agree with what Owen said, in which the storm's getting closer by the minute. Are we just going to continue standing here, or are we going to do something about surviving?
How
Well,
would
we've
you
already
know
kinda
his name is
something.
Owen, though?
Well,
Okay, so
survival will come to those who are ready to survive. The question is just though, who is surviving and who isn't? Because like I said, I don't know who you are yet. So the question is,
Are we letting
who
you
are
survive?
who are you surviving with? No, he could more likely survive if he wants to survive. This question is just with who? Cause
I've always survived. I can survive on my own.
well,
Fine by
Why
me.
didn't you-
But
God, you remind me of like a streamer a streamer I technically watch. The winner survives.
whoever started digging this little hole over here, I can tell you right now that's not gonna work.
oh no, I could have told you that.
So on the question of who I am, my name is Rek. I received a random invitation from a Cambion, I think he's called.
No. Marquis, who became a Cambion, you thought he was just the
Oh.
Marquis before. And then he revealed his true form at the party.
Okay, so I was invited to this party that I think most of you were at, and then the host of the entire party turned out to be
Upon
a
that,
Cambion
hold
during
a
a.
second. Hold a second.
up.
Upon that, as he starts to say that, can I roll to hit?
You better
What?
fucking hope. You better hope I don't fuck you up.
Oh no,
Oh,
trust me.
no.
Swear to
You'll
God.
understand in a
Yes.
second of why I'm rolling a hit.
Yes, you can roll to hit. Also, Owen, you should be listening very intently.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
why I said,
no.
can I roll to
don't
hit?
know. I don't know why you're rolling to hit me, but
16.
okay.
Does a
That
16
does
hit
not
you?
hit.
Son
That
of a
does not
bitch.
hit.
Oh,
Ooh. Okay, so how do you want to do this? How are you going to
Okay,
miss? Are you
so-
going to fall flat on your ass or what?
Well, I'm assuming if I'm gonna, but the thing is, what I'm trying to do is trying to go for not like a hit on him, but more of like a slap to the mouth, like to go for a cover. So I'm assuming with me going for that, he's going to maybe move to the side or basically trip me.
Rec,
like I said,
dex check
I
to
am
bite
only-
him.
No,
Because I am only 3 foot tall.
He jumps over you basically,
Okay.
and then just bounces off your head.
All right. So with that, as I'm going down, if you'll allow me, DM, I'm
I
going
need
to
acrobatics
try to...
for that.
Oh, it works for
Hold
me.
up.
Yeah, please.
Acrobatics?
Yeah.
Acrobatics? Gotcha.
Bounce off
That
a
look-
3 foot tall man's head.
That
Hold
would
up. Time out. Hold up. Time out. I have a +9 in this. Hold up.
It's amazing. It's amazing. Wait for the one. Wait for the one.
Is pog.
Oh my god.
No, I'm sorry.
Okay. Okay.
That's not 20.
Oh, natural 20 on that. Oof.
Nice job. So
My
you
God.
bounced. So let me restate. You basically bounced off a 3 foot tall man's head. Good job.
There's a couple
God
of
damn it!
trees in
Someone's
the air.
adding me. Hold up.
Can I just state as he does that? Can I just yell at Atlas? Just like.
go. Let's go. I'm out here.
Shut him up!
He's just like he jumps from
I don't.
Sir Rock Johnson's head. Throws a couple of flips in the air and just lands on his feet.
I was gonna say he was gonna land on a tree.
Like I said, all I'm going is I'm gonna try to get Atlas to help me out and get you.
Buddy,
You know,
why do you
it's-
do this to me?
You know, attacking
Hey,
a new friend is very
it's-
rude.
It's either
Okay,
that,
first of
it's
all, you're
either
not a new
that, or
friend.
we, it's either that, or we let everyone else know what the hell just happened. Because technically, we have new people who weren't at the party that we know of that are there.
Yeah.
Like I said, Alice, we know the current situation. We both know that we have someone amongst the group who was not originally part of the group and is now there, and we also now have learned information that they are trying to learn about that party and where we were previously.
Yeah.
So it's just like, out of common sense, you would think that as me screaming at you to tell him to shut him up, it kind of clicked in. It's like, oh yeah, he might be talking about this.
Yeah, I'm coming. I'm
Just
coming.
saying. Just saying.
I'm coming.
To be honest, he's just staring at you like you're fucking idiots. Like
Yes,
he,
thank
he
you for
just
noticing.
saw he just saw a guy almost equal height to him try to slap him, and then he just straight up went flip, bounces off his head, and then lands on a tree. So you guys want to explain why you're trying to
I don't
hit
know.
a random
Assault me?
Depends if
why you're
Atlas.
trying to
Depends if Alice
while
is
you're
able to
trying
grab
to-
you.
why you're trying to
Okay,
randomly attack someone who said hi.
You said hi.
I'm sorry.
Uh,
Does every encounter like this happen with you people?
Maybe. We'll
Again,
see.
you said hi.
We'll see in it. We'll see in a second. Depends if Alice is able to cover your mouth.
Yeah, give me a second. What would it be if I was doing a grapple? That'd be strength, right?
Yes.
It'll be your strength against either his strength or acrobatics. So it'll be either. So it's your athletics against his athletics or acrobatics.
Acrobatics, probably. I can agree. It'd probably be acrobatics.
Well, So would I be doing athletics or acrobatics? Which one?
Yours is athletics. So the one who is
Athletics,
trying
okay.
to do the grapple does athletics. The one who is getting grappled upon either chooses between athletics or acrobatics, their choice.
All right.
Woo!
25.
Nat
Ooh, nice.
20. Woo!
Also, wouldn't you be hugging a tree unless you jumped up?
I'm assuming upon your mid
Check.
jump, I'm guessing he.
And also, my dude is nearly 7 foot tall.
Yeah, so I'm
Ooh.
assuming he just grabs you mid air and
Wait.
just holds you.
Like,
Hmm.
how tall is he?
I-
How tall?
He's
Hold
a
on,
kobold, so he's like 3 feet tall.
He's still. He's 6'3". He's
Lyric,
6'3". He's still tall.
So,
Lyric,
I
what do
don't
you
know.
what do you rule off? I need your ruling on this.
On what?
Like,
Describe the question you were asking me.
like, what if I roll higher than him and he rolled a natural 20?
Then technically
Oh,
you
well,
would be.
You do
okay,
better than me.
so remember my homebrew rule that a natural 20 is only the best you can do, but sometimes you have to fail? If you roll higher than him, it doesn't matter if it was a natural 20.
Yeah,
That's not
you
guaranteed
still
success, it's
Eh.
just the best he could do.
Hold up.
And
Ooh, damn.
you're still lower him on base
Ooh.
roll and in total roll. You're still lower than him, so it's like it doesn't
Oh,
matter.
dude.
Yeah.
Good try though. Good try. That's really close.
was
Holy
just-
shit.
Nice
That was
try.
really
Nice try. You're mine. Your ass is grass. So I'm gonna basically
Hey.
body slam you. So
What?
you're jumping over
Holy shit.
Zarok Johnson. All 3 foot of him.
Oh, I could just imagine
I'm gonna
you basically
reach
jumped
up.
into Alice's arms.
I'm gonna reach up, bring you into me by dragging your leg. My arm going around. So my right arm grabs your leg to make sure I have a hold on you. My left arm going around your back because he's tall, and bringing you into me, and then just laying on top of you
Oh dear God.
as we both go into the ground.
My man just said I'm a weighted blanket.
D&D Kitten is back.
Hello, deity kitty. Alright, so with that, as Atlas has this man completely, I am sorry to say, but completely smothered.
Yeah, yeah. That sums it up.
I'm gonna cast a message to him.
Okay.
Teams burgers.
So, in your mind, good sir, I'm gonna explain to you that Owen here is not part of the party, and he has been sent to investigate the party, or investigate what happened at the party. So we cannot reveal information of what we did there.
Yep, fair enough. Fair.
And like I said, this is all into your head, good sir.
Yeah.
You can also reply back. This is what messaging allows. So you can reply back to me.
Up to 23 words, I think. 23 is such a random number, but yes.
You know what? D&D is just all full of random numbers, really.
RNG.
No, because it's all it's telepathy basically. He's using the message spell.
Are you doing it into my head?
No.
Sorry, okay.
No, to Rec.
Okay.
Actually, it doesn't really state how much, how many words I can state in the message. I think you're thinking about sending.
Maybe.
Because I know message is the cantrip that has the range deficiency. Sending has the word deficiency, but no range.
Neither one of them specify how many words.
Actually,
What
true,
am I
yeah.
thinking of then?
Are you thinking about the free words in combat?
No, there's one that's limited because I remember it's like such a random word or like a random number of like how many words you can send.
No, I know which one you're thinking of too, because I know that one too. But I
Oh,
don't
which one
know
is
which
it?
one
It's
is
because we
it
asked.
either.
It's because we asked. We'll just 2 hours from now we'll be like, oh, I remember now.
Honestly. Like, oh yeah, that was what it was.
Also, Irie still has thorns in their leg.
Oh yeah.
I thought we removed it already.
I thought we
Well,
no
he
no we were
asked
going to.
permission, but he never did.
Oh.
Yeah, I was going to, and then things got sidetracked.
Like they always do.
This is D&D. What do you mean sidetracked? This is how we play. You like belly rubs?
I'm going to send Rec a message again going, do you understand not to speak about this topic? Because I do not remember if you said anything about this. Oh, okay, sorry. No, Owen. Yeah, no, Owen's asking about that. No, Owen, you would not be able to because that's a message still.
Yeah, I already answered that.
Yeah,
Oh, bye D&D kitten.
Rec has answered it. So I'm worried because I don't know if Rec's gonna just go open up his mouth and go, screw y'all!
We can make.
Excuse me?
We can
Welcome
back.
back.
I said, I said we can make.
We can be.
I'm sorry, but it sounded like you said something else.
Oh, sorry.
We can bake.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Uh huh. I saw what you're going.
Yeah, as I heard that, I was like, it's not a bad idea.
We are on Twitch, good sir.
I just have never heard Wiccan Big before.
oh, it's just the funny way that I say welcome back. That's all.
I see, I see. It's funny. See, yeah.
Love that, Nicholas. Just, I understand this. Love it.
I like how Nicholas is just like letting himself be a captive right now.
I know that's the best part. Nicholas is just like, you know, I'm gonna go along with this.
Now, there is no need for that language, my good sir.
To be fair, you are holding him.
To
Again,
be
there is
fair,
no need for that language.
To be fair, Alice is laying on him.
This is true. However, it's not my fault he was in the way. He pretty much leapt at me.
Honestly, now that I think about it, Foolproof would just go like, okay, these guys are into something, so he probably would be walking away since
I'm
he
just
doesn't
going
know
to,
anybody.
I'm gonna kind of brush myself off and uh, I'm going to look at Alice and go, you could get off him if you wanna. As long as he understands what we told him, we'll be fine. If he tries to do it again, hey, you know, this time I'll help you sit on him.
Oh, fair enough. Okay, I gradually get off him then. All right, just take it easy, my friend.
Are you talking about me? Or are you talking about Rec?
No, Wreck. I've started getting off.
No, no,
getting
no,
off
no,
him
no, no,
now.
no, 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 no. The 2 foot to 6 foot.
Oh,
Are you talking about Rec? Is Rec 2 foot tall?
I think so. I think that's what he's saying.
Holy crud! How are you?
How's he
Kobold?
smaller than you?
Yeah, like I thought normally kobolds are bigger than a gnome.
Well, he's a tiny kobold.
No, I know that. I know kobolds are usually like a
No, no,
small
no,
and
no, 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 no. He is a tiny kobold.
no, I know. I understand that he's a tiny kobold. The thing is, normally, even with kobolds, there's still normally a height. There's still a size and height thing where that's allowed. And yeah, no, never mind. Kobolds are between 2 to 3 foot tall. Holy crud, you're small.
Yeah.
I knew I should have gone pixie.
Do you
6
want to
inches
be
tall.
a
You'd be
less than one
disadvantaged for
foot
everything.
Sorok Johnson?
Uh, yeah. I should have been a pixie. I could have been an inch. Okay. Well, that's good to know then. Well, anyway, so yeah, Alice is off you, Rec. I'm assuming you get up and are pissed, but you understand the message now of don't say anything that doesn't need to be said right now. Hopefully. Okay. Now I'm trying to figure out what to do from here.
Well, you guys still haven't figured out why Nicholas is stalking you.
No, I know that, but the thing is, I'm just trying to figure out what to do from like how to proceed to the next question. No, let's just take the straightforward approach. I'm just gonna turn straight towards Nicholas now and just kind of point to him and go, so why are you here? And who the hell are you?
Well, my name's Nicholas, and I was just here trying to take shelter from the storm. But I'm just sitting here enjoying all this.
You know
Foolproof
what?
in,
Speaking of
foolproof
the
in,
storm, we should figure ourselves out, people.
foolproof would instinctively look at the harpy and see if she says anything about the Nicholas's words.
She doesn't, but it does start to like kind of sprinkle rain, so she's a little more focused on, not getting her feathers wet at the moment anyhow.
You know what?
Let's get out of here then.
Yeah, I'm
Let-
just gonna do what I had planned to do. But majority of you guys, or majority of y'all here, and y'all can go y'all separate ways if y'all want to. I think I'm gonna head to where I'm gonna head next, and that's westbound to the west port. So,
Westbound to the
Macking.
west.
The city's
heck
name is
yeah!
Macking.
Like I said, I'm only saying westbound to the west port.
Right, and the port city is called Macking. I was just letting you
Yes.
know just in case you were.
Oh yeah, no, thank you. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
So yeah, I'm going to look at the group and go. So you're all welcome to tag along if you are heading that way. If not, then well, I wish you good luck in whatever adventures come your way next. As I'm gonna turn and
That's a big fail, foolproof.
let's go.
Since there's more people, Foolproof wanted to create another. He wanted to ask if anybody has a rope, so he can put two. He can grab other two trees and put them together like he did with the first shelter.
Oh, you mean like the rope that's currently binding Nicholas?
Hey yo,
Yeah.
Rack, just out of curiosity, what the heck you saying thieves can't? Cause I know it too. I know thieves can as well, baby.
You guys discuss strategy for a minute. I will be right back.
Whoa.
I'm going to hold up the rope and and say, you mean this rope?
I'm gonna look at him and go, "Hey, not bad."
Thank you.
But anyways, I got a
You can just imagine the thieves camp being Russian.
comrade.
Suka блядь.
Oh, that's a cursing.
Yeah, I know. That's what he's telling me. Yeah, I hear in thieves camp 200% cursing. It's just like I could just hear the Russian curses.
So foolproof fails to tie two other trees together. Probably.
Nicholas 22 sleight of hand and holy crap. But yeah, for proof, you tie the trees together again.
But I failed. I rolled a 9.
Oh no! As you bend them down and try to tie it, you just see them flip back up. As
Or
I
they're
am,
oh
as
yeah,
yeah.
they flick. They flick. If it was a 9, I would assume they would
Hmm.
break and foolproof would just fall. But anyway, foolproof still doesn't know what's going on. For as far as he can tell, uh, he is within a group of freaks, and he doesn't want to be one of them.
Well, as I say to the group, I offer the option to go with me westbound if they wish to. If not, then I will be traveling westbound to the western port.
I mean, we've already set up quite a shop here. We can go and come back, most likely.
Hey, all I know is that I set up a little camp. I used it as I needed it. I finished with it. I have my tools that I need now.
Yeah. Wait.
I'm gonna mosey along.
What about the barrels of alloy?
The barrels of what?
The things you brew.
Oh,
Do
the
you remember?
alcohol or the alcohol or alcohol supposedly.
Yeah, the alcohol that is not alcohol yet.
I'm assuming I'm just gonna leave it there to barrel age over time.
But what was it called? I forgot.
I'm assuming it's just wine, fruit
Like
wine.
No,
mead.
no, no. You used berries to make that stuff, and
Mm-hmm.
Foolproof opened one barrel and drank it like a can. Do you remember?
Okay.
Remember?
Yeah, I know.
What was it called? What did you say it was called? Alloy? What, no, what was it called?
Owie.
It was like mead or um.
Alcohol?
No, no, no. Yes, but no. Rock Johnston asked Foolproof for some berries, and then he like brew these liquids and placed them in barrels. But I don't remember what name you used.
I believe I just called it alcohol.
No, you didn't. And Lyric told you that it would need at least a few hours to distill into alcohol or ferment.
Oh, you mean how I made the mash?
I don't remember. Sorry.
If you're talking about the pre-prepped stuff before it is distilled into alcohol, then that is usually called mash. Like the fruits have been.
Yeah,
Uh,
I just remember that Foolproof grabbed a barrel and opened it like a can and drank it, but I don't remember. I seriously don't remember what name you used.
that's fine. Oh, he's getting. So yeah, um, which it is the storm heading towards the sea or away or towards the west or the east? Which direction is the storm headed? Or sorry, which way is the wind blowing? So I get an idea of how the storm is going. Oh, from the sea towards us. I thought it was from the mountain towards us. My bad. It was from the sea towards us. So we gotta run to the mountain for safety. Oh, great.
From the sea towards us.
Yeah, so it's a sea storm, not a inland storm to sea, but a sea to inland. That's gonna be interesting. Just go through. That's gonna be heavy rain.
Foolproof instinctively will just try to protect the child, the little harpy, and just the the goat skin that she had, she would just give it to her again.
I'm going to. Well, as I said, I'm gonna be heading west to the port. So
I don't think heading to a port whilst there's a tornado going on is necessarily the best idea. Just letting
well,
you know, my
from
friend.
from what I understand, it's a 43 mile per hour wind, so it is still travelable. Yeah, there's no tornado yet, and it's light rain. So I'm gonna try to get to a port town to maybe get into an inn to sleep the night, and then wake up in the morning to hopefully no storm, or worse, heavier storm.
I'll
But
say
at
it's
least I
heavy
should
storm
be.
right now, my friend, or at least it's
No,
starting.
it's light rain. It's
It's
light
like rain,
rain.
but it's gonna get heavy.
It's
Yeah,
going to get
that's why I'm
worse.
trying to get to the. That's why I'm trying to move to a better spot,
Do
possibly
you
to an
think?
area where maybe the rain's not gonna hit.
Do you
Stay ahead
think
of
you
it.
can? Do you think you can outrun a storm while going towards it? You're going to a port city.
Yeah, but that's to the west. Like I said, I don't know. I'm trying to figure out which way the wind's heading. Like if it's heading east straight towards out to sea, which way is the wind heading? Like how?
Uh,
Well, I
but
know because
but literally told
depending
you that
on
it's coming from the sea to mainland. So you're
no,
basically going towards it.
yeah, I know. But the question is though, is how wide across do I see? Because the thing is, on the outer edges, it's not going to be as heavy compared to the inner part of the clouds, or where the main storm is. Toward the outer edges, it's not going to be as heavy. So I'm trying to get to the outer edges to where it shouldn't be as bad, where the wind shouldn't be as crazy, or even if it does, it should pass by pretty quickly,
Hmm. I don't
Fair.
know.
where
You
the
do you?
clouds are thinner. That's just me. Like I said, I'm just trying to get out of there. I'm not going to sit down and wait for a tornado to possibly pass by us and just pick us all up and go away. I'm going to try to get to a town where it's a bit possibly safer. Possibly. We'll see.
I just picture Sir Rock Johnson arriving to town. There's nothing there. Everything is destroyed by the tornado. Holy.
Yeah, man, if it is, I'll just scavenge what I can.
Fair enough.
Survival. America.
America.
Yeah. What's that video? Like, here it comes, dude! The tornado is coming towards the guy.
I do not know that video.
Let me check it. It's a meme.
American culture is sitting outside during any type of natural disaster.
Okay. Saving the image.
People will go surfing during hurricanes and typhoons. People will go outside and do farm work during a tornado.
Yes, I've seen that.
People will sleep under construction sites during an earthquake. So yeah, American culture is to go outside and challenge Mother Nature while Mother Nature is coming at you full force.
Has anybody seen the videos? Come on, it struck me down, Zeus. You don't have the bob.
Uh-huh.
No,
It's
strike
funny
me,
to me.
Zeus. You don't have the balls.
And just a lightning strikes.
But yeah. So who's doing what? Who's staying where? Who's going where?
No, I'll come with you.
Okay.
I might actually be dead right now.
Well, there's a possibility of that. I'm not gonna roll it out. The lyric can just go roll for initiative. I don't know where.
Right. I'm gonna summon my horse and you and I can get going, Zarok. If people want to
Hey,
come with,
that'll
they can
cut
come
down.
with.
That'll cut down travel time. Let's go.
Ooh. Alice just gonna turn around. Anyone else coming with?
Honestly, the small little shelter over here seems stable enough. Maybe if it floods, it would be a little inconvenient, but at least
Oh, I forgot that Foolproof forgot all about the information too. That means he forgot that it is
Yeah.
gonna flood. Oh,
Oh
I
yeah.
forgot.
no. You.
Oh.
Foolproof. Foolproof.
What?
Letting you know now, you should come with us.
Mm,
Just make it easy on yourself. We've been. But your memory hasn't necessarily been the best of late, so
what do you mean? You don't even know me.
yeah, sadly I do. So
Well, I don't know you.
Oh, nice.
okay.
Is foolproof quiet for anyone else or just me?
What?
Oh, there he is.
I didn't hear it. Sorry.
No, your like mic was lighting up, and I was like, why is it lighting up? Are you talking?
Oh, sorry.
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's probably just your mic's like sensitive of some format, so
More
probably
than
catching up
likely.
sounds from. Yeah.
So Owen decides to stay in the camp. Okay.
Okay.
Rex still is unsure of where to go, and he's apparently going to destroy us in dodgeball.
Nice, nice.
REA is staying. I don't know. Got it. Perfect. That's all I need to know. So Rex not going with us. Like I said, I offered the option. You chose not to go. That's fine by me.
All right, we'll leave you be then. Don't you know to never split the party?
But that's the fuck part. When you split the party, Dio gets to decide who to fuck with.
Yeah, but then we're gonna feel bad because then we'll have to go rescue them.
Get it right. This part you don't have to because we're giving them the option.
This is true. This is true.
That's why I give you the option to choose. You chose this option. You deal with the consequences.
When it becomes a little bit more obvious that you guys are preparing to leave, the Harpy girl starts wailing.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's crazy. I turned the feet. You could come along.
I see you can come with, buddy. We're not stopping you from coming.
I guess
Oh,
I think she's trying to say that going away is a bad idea.
Mm,
2 chirps.
true.
okay.
Oh, that's a no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is
So
that a no?
technically,
Is that a
yeah,
no? That's
Yeah,
my
two
bad.
chirps
I
was
meant
no.
her.
One
I
chirp
meant for
was
her
yes.
to
So
agree.
yeah, she said no. So yeah, no, Alex, it's okay. Hello, summer away.
I meant for
One
her to
chirp
agree.
was yes. 2 chirps were no.
That was my bad.
It's okay. It's okay.
We still can.
No, 1 chirp.
One chirp. Okay. So yeah. Foolproof would since Foolproof can remember the smell of poop, can he also like sort of feel not attached but sort of vaguely remember the harpy girl?
You can do a history check.
Let's see. Let's see.
You can do it. You can do it.
She's not really. She's crying, Owen. She's not really saying anything.
Who's crying?
The harpy.
Yeah, still, she's crying. Why? No, don't cry.
Don't cry, little one. Don't cry.
I have a +0 in history, so this is as raw as it can get. Oh,
You forgot to add your modifier. You did plus and then didn't have a number.
okay, so I'm just going to take everything and take out the plus. 6. Okay, I don't remember. She's an unknown child to me.
She looks vaguely familiar, like maybe you've seen her somewhere before, but you have no idea why or how or where.
I wanted to roll to see if Foolproof instinctively feels like obliged to protect the child.
Okay.
Since apparently someone wants to cook her.
Well, you see.
I'd imagine Foolproof being like, "Don't talk to me of my son ever again."
I'm sorry.
but now he's just I like Foolproof does so much stuff instinctively. I don't know how to actually put it on paper, so to speak, like how to play it out. Like whatever his gut feeling is, he usually goes for that.
I mean, that's usually a good thing to do. Like, yeah,
Like
the gut usually knows what it's up to.
yeah, like right now he sees the cloud. He wants to stay where there's shelter instead of running and taking his chances. He wants to stay with the little child because I don't know, little child protection.
I do not know what to do.
Well, she's like sobbing.
Foolproof is just caressing her with one finger on the back of her hair. He's just like, there.
And she said it's a bad idea to go.
Yeah.
Fine.
What the hell?
All right, fine. We'll stay.
Is Sarok Johnson AFK?
I don't know. Is he still there?
Dunno.
Sarok Johnson?
Yeah.
Jay.
What did he
Well, I can't hear him, so.
When Nicholas says that, the harpy shrieks, and she like sprints over to him and like pecks his arm.
Ow! What the? Why? Why?
I think
Why?
she's trying to tell you that you're going to die if you go.
No. I'm not going to die, little one. I can guarantee you that.
Can I?
She
Let me
makes
see if
that
I can
sound
call.
again like she made whenever the Behir was lying earlier.
looks at the sky, wondering if he can see something happening. Maybe I can go for investigation as well. "13. So Wolfrock is just trying to see if he can tell what the sky is up to, so to speak.
Yeah, so the wind's kicked up a little bit, and the rain is not really much harder. It's still kind of like a light drizzle.
Is the wind changing or something?
No, not really. Not yet.
So he can't tell tornadoes coming or something.
None of you have any idea there's a tornado coming.
Only the harpy, apparently.
Yeah, she knows that there's something coming, but she's more animal than human, so.
Yeah. Well, I did what I could. Lyric, I know it is, but is Kirin behind the storm and tornado or what?
Akira, the princess?
Kirin, do you know what a Kirin is?
I'm not sure I understand the word you're saying. Oh! No, 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 no. No, no, it's not.
I just imagine them like, imagine if Atlas, Sorok, and Nicholas just go, and they are dead inside of the storm, and they just see a freaking like horse thingy just spewing lightning everywhere and stuff.
That would be amazing, but no, this one's just regular weather.
Yeah, because Kirin's can. What level is usually Kirin?
I don't know, I mean, if you had to put it into classifications like hurricanes, I guess it'd be like a Cat 6. That'd be the equivalent. Right now, if one were to show up, that would be the equivalent of like Ash seeing Ho-Oh like on the first episode of Pokemon.
Yeah. Like, okay. Kirins rarely touch the ground and were often found soaring through the skies in search of evil to smite and good deeds to be done. Although
Yeah.
generous and not prompt to greed, Kirins accumulate treasure, some of which were created by other celestial beings and other of which were trophies and trinkets, mementos of villainous foes they had defeated. Oh, that's that's badass.
That's spooky.
That's badass, dude.
Yeah.
If you're not of a bad alignment, then you're good, dude.
This is true.
Yeah, so Harpy Child has basically told Nicholas that he has to stay.
Okay.
Welcome back, both of you.
Fine. If you keep pecking me, I'll stay.
She just looks kind of confused, like, wait, you want me to peck you?
No, don't peck me.
No, she can't speak, so she didn't say that. That's just the expression on her face. Like, wait a minute.
She just tilts her head.
Well, anybody speak Harpy?
No.
She understands common, she just can't speak it back.
How was left on. Oh yeah, everything was turned into rations, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so with tons of food.
Yeah. Foolproof doesn't know this, so he would
Oh yeah.
Foolproof would reach on his backpack and holy crap! What is with all this food?
Oh yeah, we got hungry earlier, so we decided to make a ton of food.
This isn't just food; these are rations, and well preserved at that.
Yeah, no, you did well. You helped.
Huh? No, I
You
didn't.
helped. Yes, you did.
When? I don't remember.
I would say a few hours ago, a day ago at most.
A few hours from here, I wasn't even in this place.
You
I
were,
remember.
it's just your memory's gone.
I remember. How do you know that?
Because I was with you the entire time.
But I don't feel like I am missing any memories.
What day do you think it is?
Uh, last I checked, it was the first of Suffolk.
It is now the 16th of Suffolk.
No, it isn't.
Lyric, is there any way I could prove it?
None of you have said anything about keeping track of a calendar, and you're not in town to ask some random bystander.
This is true. This is true.
He could roll insight on you to see if you're telling the truth.
I mean, I can, but trying to.
If you think he's lying, then he would roll deception, even if he's not intending to lie, and you would roll insight.
I see. I see.
All right. So, I'd say probably the most important thing is to get off of the ground if it's going to start raining harder. So, what are you guys going to
This is
do?
true. I say we
Well,
start climbing a tree if possible, or getting up. Like, just getting up, getting away from the ground in some form or other.
It's already been made pretty clear that it's not safe if you guys are not here. So,
Mm-hmm. Well,
foolproof
we
would
can.
just go, foolproof would just go underneath the shelter. That's it. He would probably like say to the harpy, hey, here's dry for now at least.
I will tell you, you guys have pretty much determined that the water will not rise high enough to like sweep you guys away. However, you still have to worry about your things.
And also, I mean, the little people on our team, they'll be swept away.
Oh, they could, yeah. You just tie them to a tree.
Let me let me do uh let me do another survival check. Well, what are these rolls? Uh, so foolproof would try to uh, tie his backpack on one of the branches so it doesn't get wet from the possible flooding, and he would do it relatively inside the shelter so it doesn't get wet from the falling rain.
Fair enough. I'm gonna head back to the shelter. Then, is that allowed?
I mean, yeah, but
Yeah.
I
No,
don't
I'm
know.
not.
Basically, she just wants everyone to stay in camp.
Okay, we can do that.
I don't know if there's enough space for all of us, but at least I'm here in my little corner.
Yeah, you made a shelter big enough for everybody.
Also,
It
we made
is.
the shelter pretty big. Yeah.
Yeah, remember you guys asked that last session? You asked how big it was?
I actually don't don't remember. Sorry.
Oh, yeah. Last session, you guys asked if it was plenty big enough for the people that are here since the party keeps getting bigger, and I told you it would be able to accommodate about 12 people.
Well, that's impressive. I mean, it is 2 trees, but considering the type of trees that are around,
The harpy smacks Owen with her wing.
Ooh.
he doesn't take kind apparently to those words.
In her mind, she's just trying to keep all of you alive for being nice to her and not trying to kill her.
Which fair enough.
And
Foolproof
here's
would
Owen
just,
over here being all pessimistic.
if she could talk,
I mean,
If
have to
she could
remember,
talk.
I wasn't there when you all picked her up and all of that. So Owen doesn't really know the whole story behind why she's even there.
Oh, that wasn't me judging. That was me just reflecting how the harpy feels about you. That's all.
Oh, I got you.
so Foolproof reaches to his backpack and takes out a ration, opens it, eats a little, and he just like, does anybody else want?
The harpy starts counting people, realizes that someone's missing, and starts like kind of panicking a little bit.
Okay. We're here, buddy. What's up? What's up?
She's like frantically looking around, like she's looking for
They're
something or
back.
someone.
It's okay. It's okay. Look at where we are.
Who's
Aria's back at camp. Aria's back at camp.
She is just hiding. Don't
He.
worry.
Aries, he.
Oh yeah.
He's just back at camp. Aria is just back at camp. It's okay.
She kind of like hops over to Irie and like she still has like tears in her eyes and she like holds her little wings in front of her like little hands and she like looks up at him.
Maybe she knows something. The little harpy girl. Maybe she knows something we don't know, and I don't see a problem with staying here at least for now. Worst case scenario, we just make a run for it.
This is true.
Along with their lie detecting ability, harpies have the unique ability to see like the inner purity of someone. So if they like you, that's kind of a compliment.
This is true. It's okay, buddy. Aria is right there. Well, right here, so it's okay. Nothing bad.
Well, at least
is
Aria
that
just
is that what
yeah.
Irie does in response?
just Marceline scared. Eee.
Chat says sound like the case of harpies is flaring up. Alright, so if that's what Irie does, then she just kind of shrinks and like shrinks back and like kind of like sniffles like she's gonna start crying again. Belle, don't hiss at him. He has his. You have all that space over there. He has as much right to be up on this bed as you do.
Well, that's false.
I'm on my bed, and my brother's elderly cat has decided that I'm her new human.
Oh.
And so she's been living in my room, and she's been chilling on my bed. And she's elderly. She's more than 10 years old. And Pickles, who is not even a year old yet, has jumped up on the bed and is just trying to get comfy so he can take a nap, and she doesn't want to let him. She's like hissing at him and like growling. And he's just trying to chill. He's not even like, they're like 2 feet apart.
And she's like, well, I don't know what they are. Sorry. And the other cat is like, this bed is not big enough for the two of us.
Basically, yeah. She just doesn't like boy cats. She never has.
Oh, fair enough then.
But anyhow, yeah, so Fee, the harpy, in response to don't do that, kind of like makes a little hiccup sound like she's trying to hold her breath. And she gives out this little like sniffle like
That's so cute though. I'm gonna throw the ration at the rest of the group if it bothers them.
Here, fetch.
Why does it feel like Legends of Arceus where you throw something to try and distract the Pokemon?
She shakes her head. Like vigorously shakes her head. Like no, 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 no.
DnD memes, the subreddit is so funny.
That was really random.
Yeah, I'm watching a Skydive Ray video, and there's a post where it says a bard cast friends on the barbarian to make them hostile, so the warcaster cure wounds reactions as slap becomes raw. Apparently, opportunity attacks only work against hostile creatures. Friends cantrip makes target hostile, so it's time to get raw. Oh, Saraki's back.
Yay!
So she's just kind of looking at you like all confused. And she's still wrapped in the blanket that Foolproof gave her a while ago, so,
Oh yeah, she's doing all of that. It's not a blanket, it's the goat skin, but yeah.
same difference. It's a covering of some sort. But she's still wrapped
Yeah.
in it, so, she's gonna kind of like dig in it, like she has pockets hidden somewhere inside of it, and she's gonna hand out like a shiny object to Irie.
What is it this time?
Irie, you are being given a gift. It's dangerous to go alone. Do you take it? So, the object she hands out to you uh, looks like a hardened lump of coal, but the second you touch it, it turns into a gemstone. When you put it back in your pocket, it looks like coal again.
Oh, that's cool.
Basically, Tiny Burb has given you shiny rock. Okay, well, anyway, you took her gift, so she's satisfied that you don't completely hate her. So, as long as you kind of stick around and don't, like, try to leave or anything, she's satisfied with you, not being exactly where everyone is right now.
What did she hand to Ari? I actually missed it.
So, it's a rock that looks like a hardened lump of coal to anybody but the person who's holding it. The person who's holding it, it looks like a gemstone.
Oh, so we think that Ari has a lump of coal, but she thinks she's holding a gem.
He
Yeah, I
thinks
mean,
he's
she.
holding a gem.
Sorry, sorry,
Yes.
sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That's interesting.
I'd say
You
there's
guys will
definitely an interesting way to go about it, like interesting object.
You guys will
I'm just
periodically get little gifts from her all the time. She has a knack for finding them.
Equals me rolling, by the way.
I'm still surprised that the little harpy can basically materialize stuff from thin air.
Well, I mean, I don't tell you guys what she does when you guys are like discussing things amongst yourselves. She could be
Yeah,
wandering around looking for things.
but conveniently there's a potion that erases memory.
Yeah.
A coin that that lights things on fire. Uh, a a rock what seems like a piece of coal. Huh.
You seem to be forgetting the most important item, the cup.
Oh yeah, the cow cup.
Mm-hmm.
You seem to have forgotten the most important item that I am going to make the DM regret giving to us. A cow cup. I can't wait to put into action either.
15. For what?
So what has group decided to do?
The harpy freaked out whenever anybody tried to leave. So everyone decided to stay.
Out of game, I know why we're staying in game. My character's confused as hell.
Well, it'll make sense soon. All you have to do is humor the harpy.
Like I said, out of game, I know why. In game, Zarok is confused as hell and is really close to opening a KFC. Sorry, let me repeat that. Opening a KFH.
Heyo.
Ha ha ha.
Anyway, so group is kind of staying together.
Some of you are in the shelter, some of you are not. Some of you have brought
Yeah,
up
I'm
the.
going into the shelter.
Some of you have brought up the
going
logistical
into the
fallacy of using a hole as shelter in a flood. And some of you are still trying to decide whether or not other people can swim. A couple of you have taken like your packs and your other belongings and stuff and like tied them to a tree. You guys are just kind of getting ready to like bunker down.
I advise we do that. But
Okay. Sounds like a pretty decent plan for now.
So, you guys have plenty of time to get to know each other now.
hello there.
Well, before we do anything else that's going to be impossibly fun for a while, let's do something interesting.
Okay, we're not staying in the hole. There is a shelter next to the hole.
No, don't worry.
To be fair.
I'm in the shelter with y'all, so don't worry. To be fair, I'm in the shelter with y'all.
No. I think he's responding to Nicholas, who typed his message in
Yes.
chat.
Yes.
Oh, sorry, did he?
Yeah.
Just not in the shelter of a hole. Imagine. Now all of us are in the hole. It's a tight squeeze, but all of us are in the hole. No, but if you don't mind, DM, I am going to within a empty 5 feet, so basically at the door or entrance of this little hut. I am going to summon a cannon.
A
What?
cannon?
Hell yeah!
All of a sudden, the hole doesn't sound that bad.
As a barrel of cannon is pointed at us. As I am going to fire a positive energy that grants itself and each creature of your choice within a 10 foot of a number of within 10 foot of it gain a temporary number of hit points. It's a 1d8 plus my intelligence modifier. So,
Did I miss something?
what's up?
A cannon?
Yeah, I'm an artillerist. I
Okay.
can make an Eldritch Cannon.
I see. I see. I see. Okay.
And I have 3 different versions to choose from.
Yeah, that is what I missed. I did miss something. Okay.
Yeah.
And what are you planning to do with that?
Give us
Heroes of
all
question mark?
Give us all temporary hit points.
Okay, makes
Just
sense.
in case
So
you
you're not
want to
actually
do
planning to
something.
use it, it's just the presence of it gives you guys the... Okay, I get it. I get it. I get it.
Yee. Hey, max 12.
Nice.
So everybody
Ooh.
has my.
Everybody
How do
has
I?
plus 12 hit points for now.
Well,
How do
temporary
you?
hit points. You
How
have
do you?
12 temporary hit points on top of whatever health you have currently.
Yeah. How do you put that on the DnD Beyond? Oh,
So
you just click it.
I'm sorry, RA, did you return to sender my temporary hit points? What?
What?
it's okay, guys. I Uno reversed it.
And
Well,
since it's a
no.
legendary reverse card, so Arya can't do anything about it.
You don't have to put it in your sheet, but we're gonna consider it whenever if you take damage.
Well, I already put it on my.
Like I said,
My bad, but
I'm
I'm
basically
as
just
well.
I'm basically giving you a temporary Fortnite shield or whatever you want to call it, Apex shield, whatever. I'm giving you a small 12 HP shield.
That's still only
Basically,
half.
basically one-shot protection.
Hey, you'd be surprised at how much 12 HP can save you.
True.
Little
True.
question unrelated to everything that's going on, but the little square uh, beside walking speed that says inspiration. What is this for?
Inspiration. Oh, that's fun. That's DM's.
No. Those tiny little squares are how many times you can cast it per short or long rest.
Oh, you're talking about that. I'm sorry. I thought you were talking about actual inspiration. I was about to say, I was like, the inspiration
I'm
is
talking.
fun.
Yeah. The thing that is beside walking speed and beside the hit points. Inspiration.
That's DM allowing. Inspiration is basically a fun little thing a DM allows you to give, or DM gives you. If you do something very interesting, a DM can say, I'll give you a point of inspiration. Points of inspiration can be used and redeemed to give yourself advantage, technically.
Oh, so
Or give the DM
shenanigans.
disadvantage.
I'm sorry, 2 people talked at once.
He was just
Basically
concurring.
shenanigans.
Basically shenanigans, yeah.
Yeah,
shenanigans.
it's like a shenanigan.
Except less mischievous and weird.
Yeah.
And then usually, depending on what DM wants, the point of inspiration are specified to certain roles only.
Mm,
Yeah, so like sometimes a DM could go only for skill checks. So all skill checks, your inspiration will give you advantage. Everything else, nothing
that's
really.
neat.
Yeah. So like I said, inspiration goes differs DM to DM, but it's really good. It's fun to have.
So
Okay.
anyway, what are we doing now? Everybody is around the vicinity of the camp,
Yes.
but it's raining stuff, and the harpy girl is uh out
Whew, excuse
number
me.
one out there. So what are we doing now?
I have no idea.
No
Alright,
idea.
so we agree everyone is prepared for the storm. Everyone has been persuaded by the adorable little harpy child to stay in camp for one reason or another. Yes?
Who is
Yeah.
preaching apparently?
None of you seem too happy about that.
To
As character, I'm confused.
Yeah, so anyway. So, so it's a short while later. You guys, Viking ship. Um, so it's a short while later while you guys are just chilling in the camp, talking, waiting, whatever, napping, whatever it is you want to do. The shelter is waterproof, remember, so you guys are dry so long as you're inside of it. Um, there's this like roaring sound that rapidly gets closer, and I need dex saves from like all of you.
All right, fun.
Off to the land of Wizard of Oz. We're off to see the wonderful Wizard of Oz.
Because. Of all the wonderful things you do.
So I have advantage on dex
Yes.
against effects that I can see.
Wait, I have a disadvantage on Dex. Frick.
So would this be something I can see or no?
Oh.
I mean, I don't see why you wouldn't be able to see a tornado of quickly approaching your camp.
Actually, no, I only have a
And this is
disadvantage on-
why I wanted to leave. But no! Don't listen to the 3-foot small guy.
Okay, so
I mean, I just got a
damage,
7,
I got a
so
16.
The Harpy did not pass. Irie did not
Oh.
pass. Rec did not pass.
I would
Atlas
be
did not
effing
pass.
Annoyed. I would be so annoyed if that harpy succeeded. A 6. I know I didn't pass.
Foolproof didn't pass.
I didn't
Sirach
pass.
didn't pass. Owen didn't pass.
I had a 16. That doesn't
Nobody
bad.
passed.
I'm really hoping
This
we
says
get
12.
thrown into random
Yeah, but
directions.
I had got 2 rolls because.
Oh, I didn't see the first one. My bad. My bad.
sail away, sail away, sail away.
I'm really hoping that we get thrown in different directions and I'm just gonna take off.
I only
I
saw the one roll,
swear.
Owen. My bad. I'm sorry.
Okay, so
I'm
you
gonna
see
go twice in one.
Yeah, I see
twice
the two
in
of them
2
now.
days.
Does that
So
pass?
far, so far, I think
Owen
I'm the only
passed.
one that passed.
That seems about
Exactly.
So,
Right?
Storm Herald with the hurricane aspect is the only one that survives a friggin' tornado.
Who'da thunk?
I swear
Not me.
we all got picked up by this tornado, flung in more directions.
Tried
I'm
to
just
tell
gonna
you.
take off. I'm gonna get up and just take off. I'm like, I'm down.
Just
I'm outie.
I'm just imagining like everybody's getting flung all over the place, and meanwhile Owen's just like sitting there, nothing's happening to him.
Just out of curiosity, what's the number that we needed to pass the save?
15.
I'm just curious. 15. And just so Nicholas and Owen are the only ones that passed the throw, right?
Yes. However, that only determines whether or not you get knocked down. So anybody that didn't pass
Get
gets
knocked
knocked
down.
prone.
Get up again.
Foolproof was against the 3, arms crossed, just eyes open, and he just literally goes stumble back and then wakes up, right?
Well, so you're knocked prone, which typically is for an entire action, so roughly 6 seconds.
I'm so tempted to rip something.
Don't.
I mean, be my guest. As far as we know, having less parts is better.
Yeah, so anyhow, you guys, if you didn't pass, you got knocked prone.
Okay.
Just purely by the wind itself. However, before the actual tornado itself, because, of course it comes with wind that accompanies it because, force of nature, right? Before it actually reaches you guys' camp, there is this, like, crackling energy that fills the air. And there's this bright flash, like a flashbang. All of you...
Take me, Zeus. You don't have the balls.
All of you go momentarily blind, and whenever your vision comes back, the tornado and all of the weather in general is just gone.
Huh.
Oh, I don't like that. No.
Control weather level 8 spell.
And you wanted to stay. I'm gonna look at Atlas and go, so, shall we head west now, or you want to stay more?
Yeah, west sounds good. West sounds good.
Because I'm gonna look towards the group and go, I don't know about y'all, but I think I'm gonna head west. So, yeah.
This time the harpy doesn't protest.
Okay, yeah.
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
look
get.
at the harpy and go, good.
Yeah, I'm getting on that horse and going.
She actually seems a lot less nervous now. Like,
That's good.
suddenly visibly relaxed.
I mean, I would be too if suddenly there wasn't a tornado coming for us and the storm
You have to
railing up.
You have to understand that there is that comfort, but at the same time, the fear of what the hell just stopped it.
Yeah, that's scarier. Whatever just stopped that is more powerful than the actual weather itself.
I mean, as far as we know, the harpy could have done it.
No.
As far as I know, Harpy can't do shit.
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying it as a joke because apparently he can pull magic item after magic item out of nowhere.
This is true.
True. But at the same time, I'm not taking that risk. I'm more like, I'm gonna head to the southwest port town because I need to get some stuff over there too. Rex's Audi.
Yeah, no,
Okay, shit,
I'm out of there. Cause that spooks.
That's a lot of that's a lot of power to just suddenly disappear. You know, I'm not gonna lie though, I was half tempted to just pull my last shenanigan.
What's preventing you?
Well,
What
because
happened with the
I
last
didn't know
shenanigan?
for sure. I didn't know for sure what. Oh, it says shenanigan, not card. The shenanigan is just more of me, like I did last time, making the hammer or mace lighter than air and throwing it into the air, or gravity. Sorry, outer space. Vacuum and vacuum.
I
So,
debated whether or not I would put you guys in a situation where you could potentially use your shenanigan to change the floodwater to something else.
well, I was going to change tornado into something else. I was going to change weather into something else.
I never intended to make the tornado actually hit you guys. Just since it's already over, I'm just gonna go ahead and tell you I never intended for it to actually hit you guys.
Damn,
Well,
there
now
goes
we
that
know.
fun. I know, right? Damn, there goes that fun.
Where's the point in that?
I was really expecting a Wizard of Oz moment right there, because she said
I was just,
earlier,
okay,
I'm
we're
in a
gonna be
Wizard of
swept
Oz
away.
mood. Yeah, I'm in a Wizard of Oz mood, so I was just like, okay, here comes the tornado.
Where are the flying monkeys?
I know, right? It's like, we ain't in Kansas no more. But nah. Just, no. Tornado goes flash with lightning and disappears. That makes it a lot more sus now, because it's like, okay, where did big ball of energy go?
Uh-huh. Just where'd you go? Where'd you go?
You're gonna tell me that I'm staring at a giant tornado and it just fucking disappears.
Spooks.
Out of curiosity, this tornado came from the sea inland too, or from inland out to the sea?
From the sea inland.
Ooh, yeah, no.
Interesting.
Yeah, so if anyone wants to head like
Sharknado!
if anyone wants to head southwest now, it's okay. The DM
Yeah,
will
no,
not harpy intervention you.
Oh yeah, no, I am heading westbound.
We're off on a hero's journey.
Who knows? Might
Since,
just I might
since
just
they
tame a creature.
since
Ooh.
they don't need the what's it called, the shelter anymore, would pull on the two trees, untie them, and then let go to retrieve the rope.
Um, I just have a quick question, and please don't take this the wrong way, but
Huh?
do you redeem that every time you get 100 points?
Uh, you're talking to me?
No.
No, she's talking to me, and no, not all the time. I usually save them, but I just felt like today would be a good time to redeem them each time.
Like I said, not complaining, cause I mean, there's a reason they're there. I'm just asking, cause
So I'm just saying this so you can know now. If I'm ever in a live chat type of thing where they have points and there happens to be points that says drink water, oh, I'm gonna abuse that.
well, I just want you to be aware. If you keep doing that, I'm gonna have to go and fill my cup in a minute.
Let you be aware, I do still have 4K points saved up.
4K? What are you saving for?
Well, like I said, you have a lot of interesting stuff in your chat that I have options to.
Well, yeah.
Like I said, you have a lot of stuff in there that there's just options, and it's just like, huh. Okay, so I could do 4 of these, I could do 2 of those, I could do 1 of these. If I save a little more, I could do some of those, or I could do a shit ton of these. These are always fun. So it's like, I always just hold on to points, especially when I see the options. If the only option that I saw was to drink water, then trust me, I wouldn't have much points, but every one of my points would have already gone to your drinking water.
That's
Uh,
valid.
uh,
So yeah.
Wheel.
Hope you're parched.
This feels like a threat.
It's like, you better be
Only,
parched.
only if you want it to be. I'm, I'm just answering a simple question.
Alright, so everyone's heading west? Except Owen, apparently.
I have no clue.
I think Nicholas said it was going with Owen. So
Yeah, I think I saw someone said they were gonna go with Owen to check the damages.
yeah,
of the
yeah, that was
town.
Nicholas. That was
Yeah,
Nicholas.
that was me.
Okay, so everyone's heading west except for Nicholas and Owen.
What direction
Yes.
did the tornado come from?
Not west.
South. It came from the sea, it came from south.
I love that. So we are at the southernmost point and southernmost city. Technically, we're near the most southern city of the whole entire continent we're on.
You guys are
So if
actually
you're
just northwest of it. You're northwest
a
of.
little, yeah, a little northwest of it. So if she said where it's coming from seaside, I'm assuming it's gonna be from straight south, and then it's hitting us on the from as we're north side of it.
Yeah, and then west it'd be.
It came from the west.
Yes.
Oh, east. I thought you said west. That was not a good Patrick. I apologize.
Oh no.
Oh, east.
Is mayonnaise an instrument?
Is it? That's a good question.
Yes. Anything is if you try hard enough. Having
Okay, that could be taken into a lot of contexts.
Hey, we're
It's
still
true,
on
no matter
Twitch.
what.
Stop.
That's
I
why
was
I'm just saying.
I never meant it in that way. I just meant most things can be turned into an instrument. Flowers, instrument. Fork, instrument. Straw, instrument.
Okay, so we are heading to mapping.
Right, so this is you guys'
Smash.
map, and so the anchor that's kind of a little bit off center right there is the town of Congdon, which is where you are right now, and you guys are along the riverbed right there, kind of northwest to it. Um, there is, between here and Tutbamir, there is an air quote event. Um, that Atlas has already encountered. That is there somewhere in the trees. And then you guys can follow the coast down to Macking if that's the direction you were going, or you can go to Wittrels, or you can go to Shrolsbu or Hertham if you're headed west. Those are all your options there.
I'll probably head more to Macking, if anything, because I need more of a port town. I don't know if the group wants to follow me all the way to Macking or if they want to head off to a different spot. That is on them.
Is it okay if I send a video?
Send a video, yeah?
Well, the link of a video, but still.
Yeah.
I just love how confidently he pronunciates that name. Ashpang go 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 or something like that.
Alright, so you guys are heading
I'm
west.
sorry, bless
and...
you? What?
Watch the video. Have you
I
watched
just
it?
did. I just did. I'm sorry, blessed you?
I'm pretty sure that's a place in Wales.
Like I said, Gesundheit?
I hear it's lovely this time of year.
Where? Please do share where.
No.
Where is lovely this time of year?
You know.
No, I don't. I don't know.
Anyway, so everyone's headed west, and you guys are headed south. What do? Who does what? What do?
Well, I'm. Give me a sec.
Honestly, Foolproof just wants to keep the child safe from the people who wants to cook her.
We should probably start with the ones going south, since it'll probably be quicker for them to get to town before we get to the westward city port.
Okay, so northwest for Reg.
Northwest. So, Jobilbok. Did I pronounce this correctly?
Which one?
Jobilbok.
No, he's going northwest, not northeast. So
Oh.
he's trying to go to Shrolsbu.
Stores. Boo.
Why are we splitting the party?
That's a very good question.
What? No. we don't
Like I
do
said,
that here.
We're trying to
stayed
go in.
quiet.
Enough.
I'm trying to go in 3 different directions. Yeah,
mean,
they're trying to kill me. That's what it is.
Yeah, but we don't need to do that. Texas already does that for us. you just do that through living, so like we don't really need to try on that half.
How sad of an existence. I just live to die.
Don't we all?
Well, such is the way. Su- Such is the way of life.
Okay, so I don't even really remember why what we were supposed to do in the first place because we weren't really given a reason. We just kind of went to a party, for some reason killed the Marquise, got congratulated for killing the Marquise, then split up. So there was still no real reason for us to kind of get together. I'm still trying to figure out, yeah, how we're supposed to be together.
Yeah, so you guys
This
went to the party
this ancient
because
deity keeps telling us to. That's why.
you guys went to the party because it was a party. You were invited. It was a big deal. And his parties are renowned or were renowned all over the world for their lavishness and the entertainment that he provides. So you guys decided
Yeah.
a party could be harmless. Why not? And you decided to go.
I
And
love that his parties were so lavish that he became the entertainment.
and then you guys decided to go. Found out that he was actually experimenting on adventurers. You still don't know why. Um, and or what experiments he was doing, just that he was sewing animal parts onto adventurers and replacing their limbs with like dog legs and shit. Uh,
He was making chimeras.
Yeah.
and yeah, then you guys killed him because he attacked you. He told you that you'd have to go quietly, or this is all in the first and second session.
Yeah.
And so he said that you either had to go quietly and become his next experiments, or he would have to kill you. And you guys didn't like that for obvious reasons, and killed him and his vulture, Molinov. And then Sano ripped his card, which sent you guys 1d6 miles in random directions. You all had your private encounters that brought you back to town. And yeah.
That brings us up to speed pretty much.
Yeah, so the question is, why are we? So the question is, what do we do to stay together? There's still no real reason for us to stay together.
Because that frickin' deity keeps getting in the way and stopping us from splitting up.
Well,
That,
um,
that's why.
No, I don't know.
well,
It's just like we have no real reason to stay together because like there's not been a concrete reason for us to be together. We have no one saying, "Oh, I did this to you," or "Oh, I need your help and I need each and every one of you for this reason," or anything like that. It's just, okay, this happened. Have a party. Oh shit, something happened. Now we're all kind of separate. What do we do?
well, you guys still haven't figured out.
Yeah, there's a lot of things we haven't figured out, but I think we're all just trying to figure out a reason why we would pursue it. And that's the hard part.
You guys still haven't figured out why the mistress needs you, who the mistress even is.
We
You
did.
guys haven't even all met up yet. You still have other people who are missing who could provide more
I
pieces of the
know.
puzzle.
They could if they showed up. Of course, it's not really their fault.
Oh, they can't help it.
Yeah, life gets in our way sometimes.
This
But
is true.
yeah.
Still, the show must go on.
This is also true.
Do you say this out loud, Nicholas?
I do.
The show must go on.
I am now intrigued as you say that, as I look to you and, or sorry, and actually no, my bad. You actually already went south. Owen would hear you say this, but we wouldn't. Oh shit. Oh. I'm trying to figure out how to get this.
And technically, all of you are accomplices to murder.
Yeah, but that's
Yeah.
that's only until we get that's only
Except me.
until we get yeah, that's only until it gets until we get labeled as the murderers. But until then, I'm a free man. Elf, no,
Besides,
actually, no.
besides, it was basically for what's it called? Self-defense. Basically,
It was pretty much self-defense, and really it was ridding the world of an evil.
But the only witnesses there knew that the
we're
Marquis
asleep.
was there, were asleep when the fight happened, and then woke up and the Marquis was dead.
Oh well, they don't know it was us.
Wait,
Correct, which means
wait,
it's a murder.
wait until they find the secret entrance to the Marquis' laboratory, who the adventurers left open.
This is also true. We did leave a lot of things open.
Holy crud.
I feel like what's that game where you're a lawyer?
Ace Attorney?
How about I say
Yeah, that one. Take that.
And for some reason or another, you guys are being hunted by, apparently, someone who wants to turn you into experiments.
Oh
So,
well.
this is out of game information because I'm assuming because we haven't really gotten told in game or suspected yet in game. So this is out of game information. Someone apparently knows that we killed the Marquise or some shit.
Not specifically
And it's
you
trying
guys,
to.
but knows someone killed him, and
Oh,
so
okay.
they would be on the lookout for anyone who would. You guys already have blabbermouths with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How would the just out of curiosity, how would the authorities of the town react to finding the secret laboratory of the Marquis in his mansion, right?
That depends. So I can't really answer that question without giving away some information you guys don't have yet. But
Wait,
basically, it's a murder right now. It's a murder
so
investigation.
the, so they first focus on the murder and don't
Okay.
question, at least for now. I know why you're not giving us this information. I'm just curious, sorry. So they first focus on the murder, then they focus on everything else that they found on the mansion, right?
I can't answer that question without giving some things away.
Okay,
We'll go
it's
with most
completely fine.
likely.
Completely fine.
This is
I
all
was
upon your own speculations. If you think that's what's happening, then that could be what's happening. We don't know for sure. Only
I mean,
thing we do know is that what we know is that we did that, and now we're just trying to act like we didn't do it, cause
I mean, foolproof doesn't
Yeah.
even.
So if we stay away from it and just don't drag any attention to ourselves, then we're fine.
yeah, that's why I'm trying to go away and go to the next town. But
Uh,
for some reason, no one wants to leave. People want to stay in this town.
if foolproof remembered, because he doesn't remember.
I
If
know that's the
foolproof,
best part.
if foolproof remembered, he would instead of running away from his problems, he would try to face them. Since he doesn't have anything to hide, but since he doesn't remember, he would try to deny it. Ah,
Oh, I can't wait for the harpy to get involved in this because technically the harpy knows it's a lie, but
no.
under foolproof's true thing, it technically
No,
is a truth because he doesn't remember it.
yes, yes. Fool, foolproof. If someone does an insight check on him, he's not lying because he genuinely don't remember.
Yeah, I know. So that's the thing is, Lyric has kind of created a paradox for herself. It's
That's
like,
fine. That just means you guys have to navigate it carefully.
I
It,
know, which makes it so much more beautiful. We could mess around with it so much.
but is it really a paradox if foolproof is technically not lying?
Well, no,
I see
so
it.
that's exactly what he means. You believe what you're saying when you say you don't remember anything because
Yeah.
you don't. But because you believe it, the living lie detector that you have with you, the harpy, won't be able to tell that you're actually lying.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Right,
But
that's the
but
paradox because you're
but
lying but you're not lying.
yeah. So it's like
Ah,
Yeah, so
I
that's the thing. So now that's the issue is just how do we get around this paradox, which it's gonna be interesting to get around it.
Yeah, so
I
in my
love this.
opinion, you guys have a few reasons to stick together. You still don't know why the mistress only needs some of you guys alive, or which of you she needs alive. Um, you have a harpy child who seems to think that you guys need to stay together as a group.
I
Um,
love it. I love it, Ari. Destroy the pigeon. We're abandoned it.
you have, you still are, all, most of you are accomplices in the supposed murder of the Marquis, and so you'll need to band together in order just to avoid being found out. Okay. Night, Atlas. Thanks for playing.
Hey guys, I'm back.
Yeah, I understand. Thanks for having
You're
fun,
fine.
though. I'm glad you were here.
I'll drag you around. I'll try not to kill you. Keyword is try.
Try is all I ask.
No guarantees. You heard it here, folks. Give them the okay to use them. So how much health does the Atlas have? How much of a temporary health points do I have?
12, right?
Atlas has 29 hit points plus 12.
Hey, okay, so I have a 31 hit point shield. That's nice.
Uh,
Yeah,
Foolproof
I mean, we
has
could call it an hour early if the rest of you guys are okay with that. I mean, if people are gonna start leaving.
uh
Yeah, I don't mind kind of ending it here for the session so we can kind of all figure out what we want to do for next.
honestly, before just ending it, I just want to figure out what we actually will do for the next session because right now it's pretty broad open.
Well,
Yeah, but
that's
I'm pretty sure we could end
that's
the stream right here.
right, and that's what Jay was saying. We could end the stream here and then either continue to discuss
Oh,
it or because we won't have any more plot progression if people are gonna start leaving. So we should end
yeah,
the stream
yeah,
here and then.
makes sense. Yeah, 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 yeah.